Hello friends, this is Nitin AF. Welcome to Common Sense Chat. In this episode, we are not talking about coronavirus situation, but future impact of coronavirus situation will be discussed in this episode. Of course, it really impacted other areas of life of a person. It may be in individual level, socio-cultural level, or maybe in economic level, or maybe in geopolitical or international trade level. As a common man, we must have some basic understanding about all these parallel development along with the COVID-19 pandemic across the world. This basic understanding will help you to live properly in this world, and you will have a meaningful and purposeful life with the proper understanding of the present world and present time properly. In this episode, I would like to discuss you about 7 possible scenario or outcome after the coronavirus or COVID-19 pandemic in this world or across our society or our individual life. After understanding these 7 outcomes, we will go through some basic information about what is immunity passport. First possible scenario is that there will be a worldwide famine possibly happen. It also informed by United Nations. India is the second populous country in the world, having 1.3 billion population. United States will come at the third position as far as the population of the country. As on April 20, India have 811.5 lakh metric ton food grain at the godown. Indian people have an average consumption of 60 lakh metric ton in each month. If the present condition will persist, Indian people will have food grain until May 2021. Beyond that, no one knows what will be the condition of Indian people. United States also will face some kind of supply disruption due to some kind of disruption happened in international trade and local distribution. It is not the case of the countries in underdeveloped region or developing region, such as South American region or African countries or countries in the South Asia or countries in the Southeast Asia. These countries will probably go through a famine or famine-like situation. Most of the countries in the world will fall into this famine, but the timeline of the fall into the famine may be the different for different countries. This is the percent analysis of Food and Agriculture Organization under United Nations. But we have to understand that what we can do to face a global food shortage. As an individual level or a family level, we can be a self-sustained system developed at our home. We can grow some kind of agriculture or agricultural activities at home. Also, we can grow some kind of vegetables or food grain at our home as well as possible. Yes, of course, it is not possible to everyone. The people who lives in flats or apartment, it is impossible. But generally, we can do some kind of precautions as well as we can. Then, second possible scenario, a global fear and concern of uncertainty. We can see at different areas of our life that fear is spreading across our individual level and societal level. It is a kind of strategy which is developed by Saul Alinsky in America in 1971. In his famous book, Rule for Radicals, he says about this strategy. By spreading fear or creating hysteria-like situation across the society or mass, then we can take control of the society or population easily. It is evidently seen in this pandemic situation. Encouraging grievances of the people is the major strategy of these people. By encouraging grievances and suffering of the people, we can make or we can take control of the people. By controlling mass population, we can make political gain or we can make monetary benefit out of that. This approach is being widely misused by political institutions and political leaders across the world, also press and visual media corporate house across the world. General public are not aware about these kind of strategies and approaches used by different people across the world. Spreading the fear or creating hysteria-like situation is evidently visible in this COVID-19 pandemic. In this situation, what we can do? We must try to get some perspective, try to find out the truth. Truth is always around us. We have to search and find the truth. No need to be worried. Worry is irrational and meaningless. For people taking life seriously must have meaningful and purposeful life. They must be happy always. Third possible scenario, impact on family relationship. There are three developments may occur in family relationship. First, there may be occurred some kind of reconciliation in dysfunctional families. They can be improve their family life. Some kind of illicit relationship may be curtailed in this pandemic. Some kind of extramarital affair may be curtailed because actual family members spend time together much more than before, and they go through some kind of rethinking and they may be adjusting their life. Result of that, there may be some kind of development occurred in their family life. Such a way, family relationship can be better. In second possible scenario, in family relationship, single person or widowed or separated person looking for life partner for their future course of life. And third possible scenario is in dysfunctional family, abusiveness of spouse may be increased, and they after the lockdown they may be literally going to break the house. These three possible scenarios may occur in family relationship. What we can do is, all these three scenarios we need to address separately and treat it individually. Then fourth possible consequence after the COVID-19 pandemic, surveillance state and police state. This is the first time in the history of mankind healthy and unaffected people pushed into quarantine without their consent. People are widely being traced, tracked and monitored by mobile phone and drone or some kind of other electronic tracking mechanism. This is literally affecting the privacy of an individual or the individual freedom of a person. So-called suspected COVID-19 people are under severe threat of a big brother watching around them. It is a clear case of human right violation happening across the world in different countries. Also, brutal and excessive police force is being widely misused across different countries. Fundamental freedom and dignity of a common people are under severe threat. Then fifth consequence of COVID-19 pandemic, exposing China's dirty game. This pandemic gave a chance to people across the world to choose between China and US, United States, to become world power or to become a world leader. China is a dictatorship country, United States is a democratic country. We don't know what is happening in China, what is the actual data of coronavirus and their impact in China. But let us take the scenario of the United States. It is a democratic country. Freedom of press is being widely respected in that country. So the data coming from the United States is most trustable. There is a question that whether this virus is man-made or naturally occurred. It is not finally confirmed or there is no accurate data about it. International scientists are debating over this issue. But I strongly believe that this virus is man-made. This is not because of the evidence I have, but the responses coming from the Chinese authorities. As a common man, here we have to understand some basic international relationship or diplomatic matters. We must have a good relationship with the United States than China, because China is not our trustable ally. United States is a democratic country. We can trust them more than China. We must have more affinity towards United States than China. Then sixth possible outcome of COVID-19 pandemic, economic collapse and destruction of financial system. Purchasing power of the common people is being exhausted in this pandemic. People in the United States are living on the economic stimulus package of the government. In India, many people are living by lending money from a gold deposit or any other kind of lending. Economic and financial system got a severe shock after this lockdown. People have no money to spend. They are compelled to limit their spending only on food items. These will persist for a long period of time. As an individual or as a family level, here we have to understand something. Wherever we are planted, We have to work perfectly and diligently and sincerely to get more outcome. This will finally result and reflect in economic system at large. Seventh possible outcome of this COVID-19 pandemic: failure of democratic system of government worldwide. Once Winston Churchill said that democracy is the worst form of government except others. People across the world are looking for alternative to democratic system of government. Always people or intellectuals searching for some kind of alternative of democratic system. So far, people as well as intellectuals not able to find out an alternative to democratic system of government. Now founding principles of democracy like liberty and will of the people is being hijacked across the world, including United States. In such a scenario, international communities and peoples looking for some other kind of alternative. This situation may end in probably uniting people across the world economically and politically. But we have to remember one thing: the ending of the democratic system of government may be the beginning of the end of the world. At the beginning it seems to be good, but end will be the end. As a common man, we have so many limitations to stop these kind of changes happening across the world, but we have to get some perspective. We have to stand for protect democracy and its values. Finally, I want to say about immunity passport or risk-free certificate. That is digital or physical document to certify an individual has been infected or vaccinated to immune to COVID-19. Some government and influential people are already suggesting that it would help to identify an individual whether he is able to work or whether he is to travel abroad. This certificate identify himself he is immune to this pandemic virus. Some other people suggest that people need to be implant some kind of chip into their body. It could easily identify that he is immune to this virus, and this also can be considered as immunity passport. Such people also arguing for make this provision mandatory to all people to prevent COVID-19 infection. All these recent development going to break ethical barrier of scientific development and democratic framework of the society. Democracy is based on individual freedom or liberty as well as right of an individual. These values are under higher risk at this present situation. Therefore, we have to understand the fact that these developments are highly dangerous. So we have to be more careful and more cautious about these kind of development. Fearfulness and over concern about uncertainty is not good for people treating life seriously. Here, our approach must be in the way of practical wisdom, not in the way of emotional stupidity. It is so relevant to think critically and rationally in a meaningful and purposeful way. Rationality is the one of the greatest gift given to mankind by God. Dear friends, thank you for watching. May God bless you. If you want to know anything more about this, you can contact me. My mobile number is 9496 341 841. If you want to know more about me, you can search my name in Google. My name is Nithin AF. NITHINAF. Thank you. Thank you so much.
If you didn't subscribe to this channel, please subscribe by pressing the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get all notifications. Thank you.